Hey everybody, today we're down here in my basement and I just wanted to share with you one of my favorite tools to use for restorations, home repairs, any of that sort of thing. Stuff works amazingly. I've repaired some things that shouldn't have been repaired with it. But here it is. This stuff is called qbond, as you can see. Its slogan is rock hard in 10 seconds. Kind of like high school. Today I'm going to repair this cover for my air conditioner, my 80s or early 90s model Mitsubishi air conditioner, and it has these tabs and one of them broke off. So I'm going to qbond it back together and be good as new. So it comes with, I've already used quite a bit of it, but it comes with powder for plastic, brass, copper, I don't know. This stuff's pretty crazy, so use it on a lot of things. And then basically this is just super glue. You just put your part back where it belongs. I'm having a hard time holding it here. I'm going to glue this back together first so it's easier to hold apart. Now this stuff was recommended to me by my auto parts store, and they recommend using it for things like repairing gas tanks, anything on a car that has to, like a metal surface, it's rusted out. Believe it or not, I actually fixed a oil bath air cleaner from a Ford 8N tractor with this stuff, and to this day it's still holding oil. But they use it on gas tanks and all kinds of crazy stuff. So what you do is you pour a little bit of powder on there. I'm trying to get you some light. There we go. Pour the powder on there and then dip it with the glue, just drops, and it actually gets really hot. And then I like to sprinkle a little bit more powder on it just to thicken it up. But that is about as permanent of a repair as permanent gets. And that will never come apart. You'll break the plastic around it trying to get it apart. Now for this other piece, I'm going to finish that up. A couple drops. Now for this other side of the hook, you can do it this way. Put a little powder on there, and it makes a little bit of a mess, but again, it's just powder, so just blow it away. But in order to retain some strength on this part, since it's like a hinge, I'm really put some in there and double it up. Kind of build up the surface. I don't know if you can see that smoke coming off of it, but it does get really hot. I actually had it like dripped onto my fingers one time, and CA glue burns enough, but This was a whole different level. It got really hot. Now for this side, since that side's already cured, now this side we'll just do the same thing. Dump a little powder. Drip some glue. I'm going to do this top side since I can get to it here. But you can use it on just about anything, quite honestly. It'll stick. Plastics especially, but like I said, I've used it on steel. It says you can use it on copper and aluminum and all that sort of stuff. So it's a pretty cool trick to have in your toolbox. You know, you never know when something like this comes along and you can't replace it. I actually have an old gas-powered radio-controlled car from when I was a younger guy, and my nephew was running it, and he broke a part of it, and we couldn't find parts for it. So I rebuilt the suspension part with this, sanded it down, and it's good as new. And the truck still runs to this day. It runs perfectly. So this stuff's pretty amazing. Again, here it is, qbond. I got it at my auto parts store. I think it was about 20 bucks. It's just one of those little tricks I thought I'd share. Thanks for watching.